Hello everybody, this is Maniac for Bricks. Before we start today's flashback video, I just wanted to remind you that you might want to check out last week's flashback video because the giveaway for that is just about to end today, midnight Eastern Standard Time. So if you still want a chance to enter into that before the time is up, and before I draw the winners in the next weekend, well, this upcoming weekend I mean, to win this rare Lego set from Jack in the Box, check out that video, link in the description and in the pinned comment down below. That'll give you all the rules as how to enter, and I do send this out worldwide so anyone, anywhere can be a part of this. Thanks, and enjoy today's video. Oh, and also I've been working on another video coming up real soon on the Brick Theorist channel. It's another channel that I run about Lego stuff. It's going to be mixed between facts and theories. This one's going to be more Halloween oriented, so you might want to check that out real soon. A link in the description as well as in the pinned comment to the channel so you can subscribe and be ready for that video when it comes out. So, enjoy today's video. Hello everybody, this is Maniac for Bricks, and I've brought along Maniac for Toys with us on our LEGO Flashbacks video for today. Now, Maniac for Toys likes all the different kinds of toys that I'm personally not into. Like, I like a lot of the LEGO stuff, but he takes care of all kinds of things like Hot Wheels, he likes some of the Thomas the Tank stuff, and he's definitely a big fan of Nerf and water guns. So, this is an exciting video for him. And he's really looking forward to sharing with us some of the LEGO water guns that have come across in a couple of years. These are mainly just going to be between 2007 to 2009. There have been other ones, I just haven't collected them yet, and if I do, I will show them on a future video. In fact, there have also been a couple of LEGO dart guns, but again, we haven't gotten them yet, and we know what they are, which is just gonna hold back on that for a little bit. Even ball shooters sometimes, but they're all, based on foam, so it's not gonna hurt when you get hit. So for today, we're just gonna be talking about 3 different types of LEGO water guns. We're gonna test them out, and we'll see where it goes. So, take it away, Maniac for Toys. Alright then, let's get the show started. So the first one we have for today is an Aqua Raiders LEGO Water Blaster. Now, what's peculiar about a lot of these is that I actually don't know the manufacturer behind them. A lot of LEGO products will usually be outsourced and just have LEGO licensing on them. But unfortunately, a lot of these actually don't say anything, so they might have been developed in-house as far as we know. None of our research has really shown either way, but here we have the LEGO Aqua Raiders Water Blaster. It has, obviously, from 2007 version of Aqua Raiders, not the Aqua Zone version. Don't worry, I did my research. And it shows all the sets on the back except for the Shipwreck set, which is a limited edition version. Now, this one is very simple. You just fill the water on the back, you pump it up, and it'll actually have a meter on it, as it shows on the front. When that meter is full, you know that you can blast it with the trigger that's up on the back. This one originally retailed for about $16 in the United States and was available on the LEGO website. Our next one to talk about is the LEGO Bionicle Barracuda Pump Action Water Blaster. Now, as I've said before, these are all water guns, and we don't actually know if it was made in-house by LEGO because it doesn't say any other companies on the back of it. But this one was developed around the same time in 2007 for the Bionicle line and was also available on the LEGO Shop at Home. This was originally released for $25 and was discounted down to about $6 or about 75% off when it was starting to retire. This one has a very similar function where you fill it with water on the back, you pump it in the front, and it doesn't really have any indicator as far as we can see, but we'll test it out in just a bit and figure that out. But it does have 2 nozzles in the front where it can spurt. So maybe these are rotating, but we'll have to take a closer look and find out. This one, it does seem that when you pump it is when you squirt it. There is no actual trigger on this one, or there's a very small trigger. It's not quite what they're showing on the side of the box with these little bits of instructions, as they're kind of vague from what I can see. But it's still a nice looking box, and it does also show the Barracuda sets on the back, so you can pick those up after you pick this up, or you can see kind of what it's based on. Now, this one seems to be the most unique of all of them. This is from Atlantis, the LEGO-themed LEGO Atlantis, from 2010. And this is not your average water gun. I mean, some look kind of like this, but I usually haven't seen this, where it actually has a pouch that you attach onto your belt, and it runs a tube in order to squirt it freely. So you don't have to carry the entire thing on your hand, so that makes it more convenient, but you do have to refill the pouch itself every once in a while. This one was about $10 in the United States when it was first released, and you can see the other sets for LEGO Atlantis when the first wave of them on the back. These are all pretty cool, and it's actually really nice that you got them all practically sealed, so I wonder what they're like when we start playing with them. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go out and try them! Yeah, let's do it! So, before we get the show on the road, I just wanted to mention that they actually do say who created each of these water guns. They're actually all made by the same company, BuzzBee Toys. And according to it, it also says it was made in China. I think the next one says Hong Kong, and this one also says BuzzBee Toys Hong Kong. So there you have the answer. I don't know if they're still in business. I don't know much about the company on its own, but it kind of makes sense for you know, someone outside of LEGO to make this. Also, I did learn that the handle on here does not actually push. You do just pump it from here, and you actually have an option on there to make them twirl. So this would actually rotate, or they would just shoot straight without this moving at all. So that's pretty cool. And this one's actually pretty interesting because the way that the trigger works, it actually pushes in, but this nozzle also pushes in when it fires the water out. And it does take a little bit more effort in order to fit the tube inside of here. The best way to do this, if you do own it, is to fill it with water first, close the lid, and then try to tuck the tube through there until you can tell that there's actually is getting water to it. It's actually a better way to pinch it while pushing it in so that it stays like you can keep feeding it through and doesn't get stuck in there. So let's get the show on the road. Wow, Maniac for Bricks. I didn't realize you were such a good shot. Yeah, that water gun shooting gallery training definitely paid off from the last video. Yeah, you did borrow those from me. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll see you next week with our Flashbacks episode. And let me know in the comments what you thought about these water guns and if you have any yourself at home. We'll see you next time with more LEGO videos. I'm gonna grab something to eat. If he's that good at it, I think I should get back to my Nerf game. Then we'll see who's the sharpshooting minifig guy. Oh, you know what's gonna happen next.